So in this last lecture, we have started with the aromatic compounds and we have seen the preparation methods for benzene. The first preparation method is from alkanes, which is aromatization of alkanes. If you are having hexane and if you are using catalyst either Cr2O3 or V2O5 or MO2O3, it will be converting into benzene. If you are having heptane, if you are using the same catalyst Cr2O3 or V2O5 or MO2O3, it will be converted into toluene. Okay, benzene के ऊपर एक CH3. Next, cyclic polymerization of ethine or acetylene. If you are having acetylene and if you are putting that in red hot Fe tube, it will be converting into benzene. If you are taking propine, the product found will be 1,3,5 trimethyl benzene. And from benzoic acid, if you do decarboxylation, benzoic acid मतलब benzene ring के ऊपर COH है. If you are removing that particular COH group, you can get benzene. In order to remove COH, you can do decarboxylation using soda lime. Soda lime is 3:1 parts of NaOH to CaO. From phenol, you can do reduction of phenol where the OH will be converted into H with the help of zinc dust. उसके बाद हमने reactions of benzene में we have seen as benzene also represents more or less an alkene which is having 3 double bonds, but they are in conjugation. If we are seeing addition reaction on a benzene, we can observe there is loss of aromaticity. मतलब ये जो particular benzene है, upon addition of any reagent which is made up of electrophilic part as well as nucleophilic part, अगर एक double bond के ऊपर add हो गया तो there is loss of aromaticity. There is no continuous conjugation. This has become non-aromatic. So any compound in general will try to convert into a stable compound from a less stable compound. In this case, more stable compound से less stable compound में बन रहे हैं. So ये वाला reaction करने के लिए ज़्यादा मेहनत लगेगा. Or else you will be requiring some extreme conditions. Normal conditions पे ये वाला reaction नहीं होगा. Normal condition पे जो reaction होता है, the reaction is electrophilic aromatic substitution. Benzene ring के ऊपर one of the hydrogen will be replaced by the electrophile and that particular hydrogen will be taken away by the nucleophile. So ये जो mechanism है, mechanism भी important है. The mechanism involves 3 steps: generation of electrophile, addition of electrophile, and the loss of proton to regain aromaticity. Generation of electrophile जो step है, it is specific to different reactions. अभी हमने nitration reaction के बारे में देखा है और halogenation reaction के बारे में देखा है. उन दोनों में electrophile generate भी कैसे होता है वो भी देखा हमने. वो electrophile generate होने के बाद बचा हुआ 2 steps जो है, those are common to any reaction. So in that particular step, electrophile will be approaching the benzene ring. Electrophile will be approaching the benzene ring because benzene ring has some electron density. Benzene ring is having some electron density and electrophile is having some positive charge. When the electrophile approaches the benzene ring, because of the electromeric effect, the pi bond will be polarized onto either of the carbon atoms. Okay, as in this particular case, it is symmetrical, no need to worry. बाद में देखेंगे if it is not symmetrical क्या क्या हो सकता है. Okay, so if it is polarizing onto either of the carbon atoms, it will be attacking the electrophile, during which you will be forming an intermediate which is called as sigma pi complex or arenium ion or Wheeland complex or cyclohexadienium ion, dienonium ion. Okay, इसका particular resonance hybrid भी draw किया हमने और जो positive charge it is being distributed on this carbon and this carbon. Okay, so in the first step you are converting an aromatic compound into a carbocation or else you are converting a stable compound into a unstable compound or unstable compound. So ये जो particular step है, it will take place very slowly, or such a step is called as rate determining step. The overall rate of the reaction is determined on this particular step. In the second step, it is converting from a carbocation into a neutral molecule and the neutral molecule is also aromatic. So ये जो particular step है, in this particular step it is achieving stability. So this particular step will be happening at a faster rate, or more or less this step is an acid-base reaction. ये जो particular carbocation है, it is losing H positive and the base is removing that particular H positive or reacting with that particular H positive. All acid-base reactions are very fast reactions. ये याद रखना सभी लोग. In organic chemistry, we will be seeing this particular step more and more. Is some negatively charged species will be approaching some molecule and it will be removing H positive. The reaction between a negatively charged species and H positive is nothing but an acid-base reaction. All acid-base reactions are very, very fast reactions. Their K equilibrium will be very, very much greater than 10 power 3. Okay. So out of these two steps, as the first step is the rate determining step, we will write the rate expression in terms of this particular step, which is the slowest step. और जो rate expression क्या होता है? Rate is directly proportional to the concentrations of the reacting species raised to the powers of the stoichiometric coefficients. In this particular case, benzene भी एक है, electrophile भी एक है, so rate is proportional to K into concentration of benzene into concentration of electrophile. If you want to increase the rate of reaction, you can either increase the concentration of aromatic compound or the concentration of electrophile or both. This is with respect to concentration. If you are analyzing with respect to nature, ये जो aromatic compound है इसके ऊपर attack क्यों हो रहे हैं? Because of the presence of electron density inside it. If more and more electron density is present, the electrophile will be approaching at a faster rate. As a result, the rate of reaction will be increased. So if you are having electron releasing groups attached to the benzene ring, the rate of reactivity will be increased. If there are electron withdrawing groups attached to the benzene ring, the rate of reactivity will be decreased. With respect to electrophile, the one which is highly desperate for electrons will be attacking at a faster rate. So you can compare the rate of reactivity based on the strength of the electrophile. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone. So ये जो particular nature के ऊपर aromatic compound और electrophile के nature के ऊपर rate जो भी depend होगा, it directly reflects in the value of K. As the nature of the aromatic compound electrophile changes, the value of the K will change. So the rate constant will depend upon the nature of the electrophile or the nature of aromatic compound. Then we have seen the rate of reactivity of different aromatic compounds. If you are having electron releasing group, it has the highest rate of reactivity. Withdrawing group least. अगर कुछ नहीं है तो बीच में रहेगा. उसके बाद हमने एक क्वेश्चन देखा है where you have replaced the hydrogens with deuterium and tritium. इस particular case में if you are expecting that tritium is having greater electron releasing effect, उसके वजह से C should be more reactive when compared to B and when compared to A. अगर ऐसा सोचा तो ये गलत होगा because hydrogen, deuterium और tritium, all the three of them will be releasing electrons only by inductive effect, and the inductive effect is very 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 minor effect, and उसमें भी deuterium और tritium का जो भी inductive effects है, they are very very less. उतना ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा उनको. So जो first step है, as it is the rate determining step, and in the rate determining step you are not having any group which is significantly electron releasing, so rate में ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं आएगा. Second step जो है, it is an acid base reaction, और जो particular second step जल्दी हो जाएगा, और deuterium हो जाए, और tritium हो जाए, और hydrogen हो जाए, all the things will be removed at almost at an equal rate. सब जल्दी हो रहे हैं और जल्दी में कौन और जल्दी हो रहे हैं उसके बारे में देखने का कुछ पॉइंट ही नहीं है. Okay, so this is one very important question. ये तीनों में rate of reactivity पूछा तो all of them will be having similar rate of reaction. Okay. उसके बाद हमने एक बेसिक क्वेश्चन किया है इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीजिंग ग्रुप्स और विथड्रॉइंग ग्रुप्स लगा के. ये तो हम सभी लोगों को बहुत अच्छे से आता है. Which of the group will be acting as electron withdrawing and which of the group is electron releasing, and we also know how to identify their individual effects, plus I, minus I, hyperconjugation, plus M, minus M. Okay, then we have started with nitration. कोई भी reaction
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही।
Okay. So I'm discussing about the nitration of benzene. In the nitration, the reagent used is concentrated HNO3 plus concentrated H2SO4. Out of HNO3 and H2SO4, H2SO4 is a stronger acid as the negative charge on the oxygen upon removal of H positive can be distributed on two oxygen atoms. But in case of HNO3, the negative charge can be distributed only on one oxygen atom. So इसलिए H2SO4 will be giving away H positive, and in HNO3, as the oxygen is having lone pair, that particular lone pair will be given to H positive. So in a way, it is acting as Lewis base, or you can also say it is a Bronsted base. So upon addition of that particular H positive, that OH will be converting into a good leaving group H2O. So ये बाहर जाते समय नाइट्रोजन को एक बॉन्ड की नुकसान हो रहा है. So एक पॉजिटिव चार्ज जो भी आएगा ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर जो नेगेटिव चार्ज है, उन दोनों के बीच में बॉन्ड बन जाएगा. As a result, you will be forming a species which is called as NO2 positive, which is isoelectronic with CO2. So this particular species is also linear, and this is the electrophile used in nitration process. Electrophile एक बार generate करने के बाद, the steps are same. Attack of electrophile to form arenium complex or sigma pi complex. In the second step, there will be loss of proton with the help of the base present inside it. अब ये जो H2SO4 से H plus निकालने के बाद HSO4 minus जो भी है, that is the conjugate base, that HSO4 minus is reacting with H positive, or it is taking away that particular H positive to regain the aromaticity. अब ये जो H2SO4 initially जो लिया था हमने, वो वापस regain हो गया. Hence I can also say that H2SO4 is acting like a catalyst. Okay. The alternate nitrating agents which you can use are NO2 positive, BF4 minus, or NO2 positive and ClO4 minus. You will encounter these reagents rarely in the question paper. अगर दिया है तो तुम लोग को confusion नहीं आना चाहिए. Aromatic compound दिखा, तुम लोग को NO2 positive ऐसा कुछ दिखा, the reaction is nitration. Okay. The second reaction which we have seen is halogenation. Alkanes के केस में सभी लोग एक बार ध्यान से देखना. Alkanes के केस में halogenation के लिए you will use the reagent as X2 in the presence of HNO or heat. Alkenes के केस में if you are doing halogenation, the reagent used is X2 in the presence of CCl4. In case of benzene, the reagent used is X2 only. But the other thing which you are using is X2 in the presence of ion, Fe or FeX3 or anhydrous AlCl3. एक बेसिक डिफरेंस देखो, अल्केन्स के ऊपर भी X2 ऐड कर रहा हूँ, अल्कीन्स के ऊपर भी X2 ऐड कर रहा हूँ, बेंजीन के ऊपर भी X2 ऐड कर रहा हूँ. बट अल्केन्स के केस में X2 in the presence of heat or HNO, where the reaction mechanism is free radical substitution reaction. In case of alkenes, you are adding X2 in the presence of CCl4, which is reddish brown in color, where the reaction mechanism is an addition reaction. In case of benzene, you are adding same X2 in the presence of Fe or FeX3 or anhydrous AlCl3. In the generation of electrophile process, X2 जो है उसके अंदर lone pair होने की वजह से, here X2 is also acting as Lewis base. It is giving its lone pair of electrons to FeX3. FeX3 is acting as Lewis acid. ये जो lone pair है इसके अंदर transfer होने की वजह से ये वाला bond break हो रहा है. This is converting into FeX4 minus and this is converting into X positive. That X positive is also called as halonium ion, which is acting as electrophile. ये जो particular reaction है, it is preferred with Br2 and Cl2, just like halogenation in case of alkanes. alkanes में F2 के साथ नहीं करवाते because the reaction is very fast and explosive. With I2 the reaction is very slow and reversible. इस पर्टिकुलर केस में F2 के साथ इसलिए नहीं करवाते because F positive जो भी फॉर्म होता है it is highly unstable. Because fluorine being the most electronegative element, it cannot have a positive charge. So वाला स्पीशीज बनेगा ही नहीं. दूसरा क्या है I2 के साथ again the reaction is very slow and reversible. Slow इसके वजह से the formed I positive is relatively stable because of its charge density. One positive charge is distributed in larger region when compared to F positive, Cl positive and Br positive. So जो I positive है having very small amount of charge density, it is relatively stable. If it is relatively stable, वो उतना desperate नहीं है जल्दी जाके attack करने के लिए. So the reaction is slow. Reversible किस वजह से? Because you are forming HI. HI is a strong reducing agent. So it will attack back on that particular iodobenzene and it will convert into benzene. As the reaction is reversible, और जो second step है, the second step is also important in the determination of rate. Okay? ठीक है. एक बार इसमें भी देख ही लेते हैं वो अटैक ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोफाइल. सभी लोग मैं कैसे कर रहा हूँ देखो. You are having benzene and you are having the electrophile as halonium ion. If it is approaching this, the pi bond will be polarized onto benzene. That particular negative charge will be attacking on X positive. Always show the attack from negative to positive. As a result, you will form यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव एक हाइड्रोजन है और एक हैलोजन है और जो FeX4 नेगेटिव है it will be attacking on the proton, it will be removing that. So इन दोनों के बीच में बॉन्ड बनेगा. So you will get back or you will regain aromaticity and जो FeX3 है वापस बन जाएगा along with formation of HX. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. We will go to the next reaction which is called sulfonation. With the help of sulfonation, you will be forming benzene sulfonic acid. Sulfonic acids are treated to be strongest acids, right? In case of organic compounds, RSO3H greater than RCOOH greater than phenol greater than. उसके बाद क्या आता है? Phenol greater than
H2O greater than
H2O greater than ROH greater than RC triple bond CH. Terminal alkynes greater than NH3 greater than CH4 alkanes. So sulfonation reaction में you will be forming benzene sulfonic acid. Okay. ठीक है. The reagents which you will be using are either you can add concentrated H2SO4 or you can also add fuming H2SO4. Fuming H2SO4 is also called as oleum, whose formula is H2SO4 dot some X amount of SO3. X can be any number. Fuming H2SO4, which is also called as oleum, which is H2SO4 dot XSO3. First of all, let us see the generation of electrophile. The first step is generation of electrophile, right? So if you are having concentrated H2SO4, donate Yeah. If you are having concentrated H2SO4, suppose if I am taking 2 molecules of H2SO4, इस केस में क्या होगा? One of the molecule will be acting as acid and the other molecule will be acting as base. H2SO4 अपने आप में ही react होगा. One of the molecule will be acting as acid. One of them will be giving away H positive, and that particular H positive will be accepted by another molecule of H2SO4. As a result, you will form ये वाला part HO double bond O double bond O. It will be converting into OH2 positive plus बचा हुआ जो भी है, it will be converting into HSO4 minus. So one of the molecule is acting as base and the other molecule is acting as acid. अभी ये जो H2O है, it is a good leaving group, so it will be removed from the system. Whenever it is leaving, S के ऊपर positive charge आएगा, so positive charge को हटाने के लिए ये जो particular lone pair है, it will be forming a bond. ये वाला इधर शिफ्ट होगा and this particular H2O will be removed from the system. As a result, you will be forming H bond O double bond S double bond O double bond O. ये ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर पॉजिटिव चार्ज आ जाएगा. ओके, अभी ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर पॉजिटिव चार्ज अनस्टेबल है ना, so it will also lose a proton minus H positive to form sulfur trioxide. H double bond O double bond O double bond O. Is this clear? Okay. अभी जो सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड है, this will be acting as the electrophile. This sulfur trioxide is the electrophile. Can anyone tell me how this is exactly acting as an electrophile? इस पर्टिकुलर सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड के अंदर पॉजिटिव चार्ज दिख रहे क्या? पॉजिटिव चार्ज डायरेक्टली देखने से तो नहीं दिख रहे, बट पॉजिटिव चार्ज किस वजह से आएगा? सल्फर इज अटैच्ड टू 3 मोस्ट इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव एलिमेंट्स, मतलब वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव एलिमेंट्स, oxygen. So oxygen will be removing electrons from the sulfur. As a result, oxygen will be achieving partial negative charge and sulfur will be achieving partial positive charge. Hence, it is acting as electrophile. Okay. So एक बार electrophile generate होने के बाद, what is the next step? The attack of the electrophile on the benzene ring. ये इसके ऊपर polarize होगा and this will be attacking on this particular sulfur and this particular pi bond will be polarized onto oxygen. So the products formed will be इसके ऊपर पॉजिटिव, ये वाला S डबल बॉन्ड O बॉन्ड O माइनस डबल बॉन्ड O. ओके, एक जो हाइड्रोजन है, this particular hydrogen will be removed by HSO4 minus or H2O. सिस्टम के अंदर बहुत ज्यादा बेसिस है. If you are having some water, H2O will can act as base or HSO4 minus can act as base, or else इसी के अंदर जो नेगेटिव चार्ज है ना, that can also remove the proton. अभी के लिए I am removing that with the help of HSO4 minus. So the product formed will be SO3 minus plus H2SO4. This on addition of some H positive because कोई भी compound negatively charged जैसे तो नहीं रहेगा, so it will be adding on some H positive present inside the system. क्योंकि sulfuric acid है ना, acidic है, and it will be converting into SO3H. which is nothing but benzene sulfonic acid. क्लियर है?
हाँ सर।
ओके, एक इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट ये याद रखना है सल्फोनेशन के केस में, सल्फोनेशन इज रिवर्सिबल रिएक्शन. Sulfonation is a reversible reaction. As this is reversible reaction, और जो second step है, that second step is also contributing in the rate of the reaction, just like in iodination. Whenever the reaction is reversible, that particular step will also contribute in the determining of overall rate of reaction. ये जो particular point है, we will be seeing that exactly कैसे contribute करता है. We will be seeing that in a chapter called chemical kinetics. इस particular chapter के बाद we will be doing chemical kinetics because that chapter is important for understanding the other chapters of organic chemistry. उतना ज़्यादा नहीं, उसमें एक particular एक basic point रहता है, उसके लिए पढ़ेंगे, हम पूरा chapter पढ़ेंगे. And that chemical kinetics is part of second year. Okay. Sulfonation is a reversible reaction and it is often used in a synthesis process to block a certain position or to guide a incoming electrophile. इसका मतलब क्या है? We will be seeing later. अभी नहीं समझेंगे what is meant by to block a certain position or to guide an incoming electrophile. इनके बारे में नेक्स्ट बाद में पढ़ेंगे, बट अभी के लिए ये समझो, ये जो सल्फोनेशन है, इट इज a reversible reaction. Reversible reaction मतलब if you are having H positive in the system, मतलब desulfonation मतलब removal of that particular SO3H group. Desulfonation can be easily achieved by heating benzene sulfonic acid with dilute acid in presence of steam. मतलब if you are having benzene sulfonic acid SO3H, if you are having H positive and if you are supplying some amount of heat, the heat which is present inside steam, it is sufficient, it will convert back into benzene plus SO3. ये जो reverse reaction है, this particular reverse reaction, it is also called as ipso substitution. The desulfonation reaction is called as ipso substitution. Desulfonation का importance क्या है? It is used in any synthesis process to block a certain position or to guide an incoming electrophile. What is meant by guiding an incoming electrophile वो बाद में देखेंगे, इसी chapter में देखेंगे. Okay? So overall process में क्या हुआ है? For sulfonation, the reactants used are concentrated H2SO4 or fuming H2SO4. If you are using concentrated H2SO4, there will be generation of SO3. If you are using fuming H2SO4, it is already H2SO4 dot XSO3. So it is fuming H2SO4 इसलिए बोलते हैं, it will be liberating vapors of SO3. Okay, so if you are taking the B reagent, you are having the availability of SO3 from the first step. That SO3 will be acting as electrophile, it will be reacting on the benzene ring. And it will be forming a negatively charged species, sulfonate ion जैसा मिलेगा. As negatively charged form is less stable, it will be accepting H positive from the system and it will be converting into benzene sulfonic acid. If you are adding more and more amount of H positive, and if you are heating it, you can reverse the reaction. You can get back benzene and SO3. I hope this is clear to everyone. Desulfonation is also called as ipso substitution. Next reaction, the last reaction. Friedel-Crafts, very important. These particular reactions are very important. Friedel-Crafts, alkylation and acylation. Friedel-Crafts, alkylation and acylation. Alkylation का मतलब क्या है? You need to add alkyl group. Acylation का मतलब क्या है? You need to add acyl group. RC double bond O is called as acyl group. This is acyl. In alkylation, you will be adding R onto the benzene ring. In case of acylation, you will be adding RC double bond O onto the benzene ring. Let us see the general reaction. If you are having benzene, if you are adding alkyl halide in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3, it has to be anhydrous because AlCl3 is Lewis acid. It will be accepting lone pair. If you are having hydrated or if you are having moisture inside it, H2O के अंदर जो lone pair है, that lone pair can attack onto AlCl3. अगर वो अटैक कर लिया तो वो जो AlCl3 है दूसरे reagents के लिए available नहीं रहेगा, इसलिए anhydrous लेना पड़ेगा. The overall product is addition of alkyl group onto the benzene ring. This is also called as alkylated benzene. Similarly, for acylation, you can take either acyl chloride or acid anhydride. RC double bond O, C double bond O, R. Again, in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3, you will get benzene ring. उसके ऊपर acyl group C double bond O, R plus HCl. पहले केस में you will get with RCOCl, you will get HCl. If you are having anhydride, you will get RCOOH. Okay, this is called as acylated benzene. Clear है? Again, we will see the first step, which is generation of electrophile. Alkylation के case में what will be the electrophile? If you are adding NO2 positive onto the benzene ring, it is converting into NO2. If you are adding X positive onto the benzene ring, it is converting into X. If you are adding SO3 onto the benzene ring, it is converting into SO3 minus. तो जो पॉजिटिवली चार्ज स्पीशी है ऐड होने के बाद न्यूट्रल हो रहे, जो न्यूट्रल स्पीशी है adding that particular species, it is converting into negatively charged species SO3 minus, right? So इस particular case में what will be the electrophile in case of alkylation? The electrophile will be R positive, which is R minus नहीं होगा, R minus जाके अटैक हुआ तो it will convert into R2 minus.
हाँ सर.
जो X positive है वो अटैक होने के बाद X जैसा कन्वर्ट हुआ. NO2 पॉजिटिव है तो अटैक होने के बाद NO2 जैसा दिखेगा. SO3 जो है वो अटैक होने के बाद SO3 माइनस हुआ, मतलब एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन आ रहे हैं ना, नेगेटिव चार्ज जैसा आ रहे हैं. सो इफ यू वांट टू कन्वर्ट दिस एज R जैसा जाके लगना है तो यू नीड टू ऐड R पॉजिटिव, which is nothing but carbocation. In case of acylation, you will be having RC double bond O positive, acylinium ion, RC double bond O positive. So हमको वही जनरेट करना है. You are adding anhydrous AlCl3, right? So if you are having RCl plus AlCl3, AlCl3 is Lewis acid catalyst because वो जो aluminium में outermost electrons 3 है, 3 bonds बनाया तो it is forming only it is having only 6 electrons in its outermost shell, octet complete नहीं हुआ. So ये जो chlorine के अंदर जो lone pair है, that lone pair will be given into the empty orbitals of aluminium. As a result, this will be converting into, अभी इनके बीच में bond break हो जाएगा. So this will be forming R positive plus AlCl4 minus. If you are having ये जो particular AlCl3 है, I can say this is Lewis acid catalyst. If you are having RC double bond O Cl plus, again वैसा ही कुछ चीज होगा, इसके ऊपर जो लोन पेयर है, that lone pair will be given into the empty orbitals of aluminium. As a result, you will form RC double bond O positive plus AlCl4 negative. इस particular case में there is one more interesting thing that will happen, which is resonance. Oxygen के ऊपर जो lone pair है, it will go into resonance, which will lead to the formation of octet completed structure. Even though oxygen is getting positive charge, it is an octet completed structure, so this will be a major structure. Is this clear? RCOCl के अलावा और भी एक reagent है ना, acid anhydride. इस particular case में oxygen के ऊपर जो lone pair है, that lone pair will be given into Al. As a result, you will form again RC double bond O positive. बचा हुआ क्या है, यहाँ तो AlCl3 से पहले से है, now it got attached to OC double bond O R. Overall this will become negative, right? कुछ दिक्कत?
नहीं सर.
ओके. अभी ये जो एसाइल क्लोराइड है एंड एसिड एनहाइड्राइड है, these are the derivatives of carboxylic acid. कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड का और भी डेरिवेटिव्स होता है, which are esters, RCOR, amides, which are RC double bond NH2. Okay. Out of all these derivatives, only acid chloride and acid anhydride are used. Even though esters and amides are also acid derivatives, they are not used for the generation of RC double bond O positive. तो एक नोट जैसा लिख सकते हो, अगर वो दिया है तो नो रिएक्शन करके लिखना है. This reaction is given only by acyl chlorides and acid anhydrides and not by ester, which is RCOR, and amides, which is RCO and H2. Is this clear to everyone? I'll give you some questions. Please mark the answers for those questions. No need to write the mechanism, just mark the answers. अभी इसमें जनरेशन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोफाइल होने के बाद सेकंड एंड थर्ड स्टेप्स क्या होगा, अटैक ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रोफाइल एंड द रिमूवल ऑफ प्रोटॉन टू रीगेन एरोमेटिसिटी. वो वाला नहीं दिखा रहा हूं मैं. Solve these questions. इसमें ऑब्जर्व करो, I am adding an alkene onto HF, and in this case, I am adding an alcohol to BFT. These are some special ways of formation of carbocation. So इसमें भी कार्बोकैटन जैसा ही कुछ बनेगा. वो कैसे बनता है तुम लोग सोचो, मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ. These are conventional methods of formation of carbocation, which is using anhydrous AlCl3 and alkyl halide. अभी ये जो particular things है, these are some another ways of formation of carbocation, but इसमें भी carbocation बनेगा. वो कैसे बनता है तुम लोग सोचो. एक बार कार्बोकैटन बन गया, उसके ऊपर ऐड करना है बेंजीन रिंग के ऊपर. हुआ है आंसर्स.
सर फर्स्ट का 2-phenyl propane.
2-phenyl propane. Isopropyl benzene will be a better name for that rather than 2-phenyl propane. Whenever the ring has greater number of carbons, उसको main मानते हैं ना हम. हो गया होगा सारे? पहले 3 में जो प्रोडक्ट्स है सेम ही है. In this particular case, the electrophile that will be generated is C. इसके ऊपर पॉजिटिव. इस वाला पर्टिकुलर केस में भी क्या होगा, ये जो पर्टिकुलर H पॉजिटिव है, H पॉजिटिव जो भी रहेगा, it will be attacking onto the alkene according to Markovnikov rule जैसा ही कुछ ऐड होगा. अभी ये जो F माइनस रहेगा, that F minus won't be attacking on the carbocation as F minus is relatively more stable. Fluorine being more electronegative, you are keeping the temperature very low. Fluorine ज्यादा electronegative होने की वजह से that negative charge can be handled by fluorine. So F minus उस particular temperature पे उसके ऊपर add नहीं होगा. So the carbocation is available for the addition on the benzene ring. Is this clear? Similarly, इस particular case में oxygen के ऊपर जो lone pair है, that lone pair will be given to BF3 because BF3 is also Lewis acid catalyst. As a result, this will also form CC इसके ऊपर positive. इस वाले केस में कार्बोकेटन क्या मिलेगा? Some positive. इस वाले केस में ये वाला कार्बोकेटन. Once you are forming carbocations, final products क्या होगा? Benzene. इसके ऊपर वो कार्बोकेटन लगाना है, कार्बन कार्बन. This is called as isopropyl benzene. Isopropyl benzene. It has very important common name which is called as cumene. Cumene. This particular compound is used in the preparation of phenol. Cumene, it is used in the preparation of phenol. बहुत important है. इस particular case में भी the product will be cumene. Isopropyl benzene. इसमें भी isopropyl benzene. इस वाला particular case में you have benzene. Benzene के ऊपर okay. इस वाले केस में benzene 5-member ring. यही होगा products. I hope this is clear to everyone. आसान है products लिखना. You just need to know how to write the product. If they are asking about the mechanism or any points of mechanism, you need to know the steps involved. AlCl3 मतलब anhydrous ही रहेगा. Mono Cl again anhydrous AlCl3. Mark the products. हो गया होगा. ये वाला पर्टिकुलर केस में the electrophile that will be generated is CS3 C double bond O positive. इस वाले पर्टिकुलर केस में electrophile is benzene, उसके ऊपर C double bond O positive. इस केस में product will be और जो C double bond O CS3 है, it will be attached onto the benzene ring. Okay. Plus The byproduct is CH3COOH. ये वाला part जो भी है, this particular part which is removed as CH3CO minus, it will be taking the H positive to form CH3COH. इस केस में the product formed benzene, C double bond O और एक benzene ring. This compound is also called as benzophenone. Common names के लिस्ट दिया है ना तुम लोग को. Benzophenone. ऊपर वाला compound it is called as acetophenone. Clear है सबको? Shall we go to the next part? So अभी overall reactions हमने 4 देखा है. One is nitration, where you will be using nitrating mixture, which is concentrated HNO3 and H2SO4. The HNO3 part is acting like a base. The H2SO4 part is acting like an acid. The electrophile generated is NO2 positive. Finally, the product will be benzene ring के ऊपर NO2. With halogenation, the reagent used is X2 plus Fe or X2 plus FeX3. The electrophile generated is X positive. You will be forming halobenzene. In case of sulfonation, the reagent used is concentrated H2SO4 or fuming H2SO4, where the electrophile generated is SO3. You will be forming benzene sulfonic acid, which is a reversible reaction. The reaction of iodine, I2 plus FeX3, it is also a reversible reaction. In sulfonation, in case of sulfonation and iodination, the overall rate also depends upon that particular reversible step. Or next, we have seen Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation. In case of alkylation, the electrophile is R positive. In case of acylation, the electrophile is RC double bond O positive. There are some limitations with respect to Friedel-Crafts reactions, and those limitations are very, very, very important. उन particular limitations के ऊपर ये वाला JEE मेंस में एक क्वेश्चन भी आया था. एक मिनट. Okay. There are some limitations with respect to Friedel-Crafts reactions. Limitations of Friedel-Crafts reactions. बहुत important है. The first limitation is carbocation rearrangements. Suppose we are taking benzene, and if you are adding this particular reagent, CH3, CH2, CH2Cl in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3, ये ऐड करने का हमारा इंटेंशन क्या रहा होगा? We wanted to form this particular product, ये वाला CH2, CH2, CH3 with the help of this particular carbocation CH3, CH2, CH2 positive. But ये जो carbocation है, this is 1 degree carbocation. If it is 1 degree carbocation and if you are able to form more stable carbocation, it will always rearrange. There will be 1,2 hydride shift, which will lead to the formation of 2 degree carbocation. So ये 2 degree carbocation बनने के बाद the product which we will get in major amounts will be again cumene, isopropyl benzene. हमारा इंटेंशन क्या था, ये बनाना था, बट ये माइनर में बनेगा and this will be formed in major amounts. So whenever you have Friedel-Crafts reactions with the help Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction, there will always be some possibility for rearrangement. Okay, so हमारा इंटेंशन एक था, बट फाइनल प्रोडक्ट जो भी बना वो अलग था. So if you want to form N-propyl benzene, you may not form that particular compound with the help of Friedel-Crafts alkylation. So ये जो particular problem है, इसको overcome करने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं? First we will do acylation. Followed by reduction. इसका मतलब क्या है? Suppose if you take benzene, if you are adding CH3, CH2, C double bond O, Cl. If you are adding this with anhydrous AlCl3, what is the carbocation that is formed? CH3, CH2, C double bond O positive. And in case of acylation, no need to worry about rearrangements because ये जो particular carbocation है, it is already resonance stabilized. So इसका further rearrangements तो कभी नहीं होगा. जैसे Friedel-Crafts alkylation में you need to worry about rearrangements. Triple bond O, इसके ऊपर positive. This is already resonance stabilized. So ये कभी भी rearrangement नहीं होगा. So इससे हमको जो expected product है वही मिलेगा, which is C double bond O CH2 CH3. अभी ये जो particular compound मिला, if you do reduction of it, reduction मतलब ये जो C double bond O है, you need to convert that into hydrogen. If you are doing reduction of it, you can convert that into alkane. CH2 CH2 CH3. Clear है? अब ये जो reduction के लिए you need to know the reagents, क्या क्या हो सकता है. There are two different types of reagents which you can use. One of the reagent is zinc in the presence of Hg and HCl along with some heat. The reduction process is called as Clemmensen reduction. The reduction reaction is called as Clemmensen reduction. The product will be benzene और जो C double bond O है, it will be converted into alkane. There is another reduction method where you will be using reagent NH2NH2, which is hydrazine, along with alcoholic KOH. Again, the final product will be benzene, उसके ऊपर CH2, CH2, CH3. But in this case, the reduction method is called as Wolff-Kishner reduction. Wolff-Kishner. Okay. दोनों केसेस में देखो, Clemmensen reduction में the condition is acidic condition. HCl. In Wolff-Kishner reduction, the condition is basic condition. So ये conditions के हिसाब से भी कुछ फर्क आएगा. We will be discussing that in next lecture. But अभी के लिए, what is the limitation which we are having in case of alkylation? Whenever you are trying to do alkylation, because of formation of carbocation intermediate, you can always expect rearrangements, and based on those particular rearrangements, you need to decide major minor product. So in case of 1 degree carbocation, it will definitely rearrange to 2 degree carbocation, and the major product will be cumene, but not N-propyl benzene. So in order to form N-propyl benzene, हम क्या करेंगे? First, you will be doing acylation where there won't be any rearrangement. Once you got that particular acylated product, you will be doing reduction. For reduction, you can do two types of reduction. Either you can use zinc amalgam in the presence of HCl, which is called as Clemmensen reduction, or you can use hydrazine in the presence of alcoholic KOH, which is called as Wolff-Kishner reduction. Both of them will be converting the acyl group into alkane group. So limitation भी देखा, उसको overcome करने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए वो भी देखा हमने. So इसके ऐसा ही हम we will be seeing some more limitations and उनको overcome करने के लिए क्या कर सकते हैं. All these will be very very important, the limitations as well as उनको overcome करने के लिए क्या techniques है. Is this clear? इधर तक ही करते हैं. We will be discussing or we will be continuing this in our next lecture. Thank you.